ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 89 of Bleach. We're starting volume 11 here. Starting volume 11, chapter 89, Masterly and Farewell. So Ichigo appears to have ended his battle with Ikkaku, and we're going back to Ganju, who's facing off with this person. Zoom. さっきから随分苦やかだね. From earlier, very much lively, isn't it? So, achiwa, as for that direction. Okay, so over there, from earlier, certainly lively, isn't it? そろそろ決着もついた頃かな? Little by little, or soon, the ketchaku also, the like decisive arrival. Yeah, the conclusion, the end. Arrival time, is it, I wonder? So he's alluding to Ichigo and Ikkaku. So is even the conclusion, has the time arrived, I wonder? In other words, is it over? Asana, well, what of it, or something? Oh yeah, tsurenai henji da ne. Oh my, that is a tsurenai reply. Tsurenai. A cold, indifferent, unfriendly, unsympathetic response. それじゃ、仕方ないこっちもそろそろ. Well then, no choice, even this direction, eventually or finally. Again, there's soro. Let me just double check, since this guy is going to apparently use soro a lot. So soro can mean gradually, but it usually more means soon, momentary, before long. So kochimo, this direction also soon. In other words, like, I also should soon start fighting, or that is kind of the implication. Wait a minute. Okay, and immediately we're at Dong. And we've got Ganju looking pretty beat up, and he's out of breath. Ha. とどめと行こうか? Shall I go for the finishing blow? So I guess that's kind of the implication here. Like, well then, like, I also, or we also, soon, and then they did it, and finishing blow shall do. Anyway. 僕のこの my this shagun Fujikujaku de ne. Okay, so my Fujikujaku with that, right? And what do we have here? Fuji is wisteria. Kujaku, which is a flower. Kujaku is a peacock. So the wisteria peacock, apparently that is the name of his scythe, his weapon. Todome-ka? He laughs and says, oh, a finishing blow, huh? Zoo. He's going for something. Zupo, or Zupa, pulls out this wrapped up eyeball. Jumbo. Like, kind of igniting it on his, like, lighting a fuse or something. Soitsu wa chotto. As for that thing, a little bit. Boom. Ki ga haie te mondaze. The mood or the spirit is a little bit early. It's saying that sort of a thing. So Kiga hayai. Hasty. Let's just go with hasty, short-tempered. Like, that's a bit hasty. In other words, to say that it's the finishing blow. Enmaku, a smoke curtain, a smoke screen. Yeah, smoke screen. Enmaku, moku wa. Nanda, kore wa me ni shimiru kuso. So what is it? As for this thing, it's like stinging in the eyes, shimiru. I don't think many shimiru is going to be a word, but we'll check. Oh, okay. Stinging the eyes. Shimiru here is to like stain, dye, or whatever, but it's kind of really what it means. Kuso, damn it. Moku, moku, moku. Ooh, ha, 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 ha. That's Ganju laughing from the stuff. Douda omoishita ka? Okay, how is it? Omoishita. Oh, have you realized? Literally just realized? But have you realized? Moku, 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 moku. Kukaku shirushi no togarashi iri kemuri hanabi. Okay, so it's a smoke firework with togarashi put into it. Togarashi is a seasoning, a spicy seasoning. And it's kukaku jirushi. Kukaku is the family name, and jirushi means sign or symbol, sort of like brand. So it's the Kukaku brand, togarashi entered smoke firework. And again, togarashi, if you've never had it, it's a seasoning that's basically chili peppers. There's also shichito garashi, which is like a blend of 7 spices. Anyway. Okay, so that's what he's saying. And then he says, Shinamidama no irio. Irio. What is he saying by irio? Okay, well, he's saying something about blood tier ball or blood tier jewel is the name. Chinamidama. Chinamidama, a blood tier ball. And the irio here could mean like, I don't know. The kanji is intimidate, dignity, majesty, menace, threaten. He could, I guess, be like, he gets cut off. Irio gufoa. So he starts coughing himself. So maybe he was going with irioku as in like the power of whatever. We'll just move on. It's not that critical. Moku, 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 moku. That's still the smoke screen. Oh, nanda korea. Ore mo mega. What? Wow, what's this? My eyes? Mega ite. Eyes hurting. Boh. He's coughing. No, nodo ni mo kita. In the throat also, it's kita. Oh, vapor, maybe vapor gas. Or it's like, or maybe it's arrived. It's arrived in my throat too. Kita. Geho, buho, geho. He's coughing. Doda, Kono iryoku. Yeah, So how is it, this might, this power, authority? Geho. So he's trying to continue with his line, how do you like this? But he's geho, geho, geho. Mizukara no sakusen de mizukara ni dameji ka? Damaging oneself with one's own tactics. Minikui. How ugly, how unsightly. Z. Ah. Da. These people running again. Kono go ni ayonde mada nigeru to wa doko made mo minikui yatsume. Okay, so So maybe at a time like this, again, running away. Kono ki ni oyobi. No. Yeah, oyobu. Oyobi normally means as well as. So what is oyobu? To reach. To compare with. Committing a crime. Kono go ni. Okay, so kono go means at this time or now, usually meaning at the last moment. At the last moment, oyonde. Yeah, let's go with befalling at the last moment or doing it at the last moment. Again, running away, as for that. And until where doko made mo minikui yatsume. And this is an unsightly guy, but yatsume is contemptuous, so sort of an dumbass. Ugly dumbass. Doko made mo. I guess that's either stubborn or persistent or through thick and thin to the utmost. Maybe you're an ugly dumbass.
Hello there.
Hello there. Persistently to the end. Okay. A little humor to break up or to start the chapter. Here we have an interesting, this must be a parody of something. Again, splash page, no pronunciation given this time. Oh, okay. It looks like it's Ikaku. He's still alive. Nande, ore wa ikiten da? Why answer me alive? Why am I alive? Me sameta ka? Your eyes have opened, have they? Okay, so not only that, but Ichigo is hanging around. Yo, hey. Ichigo, teme, nande mada son no toku ni? So Ichigo, you, why still in that sort of a place? Why are you still there? Iya, hajimete shitta ze. Well, originally didn't know. At first didn't know. I guess that's Jari. Kaihou sareta zanpaku to te? Okay, so at first didn't know. Talking about a zanpaku to that has been liberated, that has been freed. Mochinushi ga kizetsu suru to moto ni modoru no na. That the holding owner, the possessor, when passes out, returns to its original form. So to put that all together, I didn't know at first that a zanpaku to is liberated. We're talking about a zanpaku to that's been liberated. that it returns to its original form when the owner passes out. 俺のほおずき丸 My ほおずき丸 てめえ kae Like you return. He's about to say like give it back. Betsuni Betsuni meaning like it's something else. Toriashineyo like I'm not stealing it. Taking and stealing and taking, not doing. Or yeah, I'm not doing the stealing. ここの血止め薬をちょっと借りただけだ. This blood-stopping medicine, that styptic, a little bit borrowed just that. I was just borrowing your blood-stopping medicine. Ma, well, 俺とあんたに使ったら全部なくなっちまったけどな. Well, I, when using it, or if using, yeah, no, let's go with when. When I used it on you and me, all of it became nothing. So I used it all up on you and me. So there we go. He's used it on ikkaku. Shikaku, mecha kiku na, kono kusuri. But it is crazy effective, isn't it? This medicine. Teme, nande koto shiyagatta? You bastard. What thing have you done? What have you done? Nanda yo? Kata ni tsukatte kara tte sonna okonna yo? So what is it? Like freely using, because freely used it, talking about that's sort of a anger. Like, are you that angry because I just used it freely, randomly? Kechi kusai na. Kechi is like stingy, like, and kusai is just stinky. So like you're like really stinky, miserly. Kechi kusai. Yeah, stingy. And like mean and stingy. そういうことじゃね? It's not that. It's not that sort of a thing. Kuso! おかしいと思ったんだ. Damn it, I thought it was strange. あの出血で死んでねなんて. With blood loss, like with that blood loss, dying, not doing. I thought it was strange that I didn't die from that blood loss. 助けられて流れるとはどんな恥さらしだぜ。どんな恥さらしだぜ. Okay, so like being saved and being able to live a long time. As for that, it's super. It seems to be super shameful. Okay, kuso, damn it, 体さえ動きゃてめえを叩殺してるところだ. Okay, so body, like if I can move my body, you striking and killing, it's that sort of a place. Like I would do that now, basically, like if I can move my body. Nanda, sorya, what's that? そんなこと言われんなら助けなきゃよかったぜ. That sort of a thing, if it were being said, like if that's what you were going to say, then not helping would have been good. It would have been better if I hadn't helped you. 助けなきゃよかったぜ. well, 感謝してても、しなくて、しなくても、してなくても、どっちでもいいや. Okay, so, well then, expressing even if you express gratitude or even if you don't do that, whatever, I don't care. こっちは質問がしてだけだ. As for this direction, as for me, questions wanting to do, it's just that. I just have some questions I want to ask. そんなことだろうと思ったぜ. That's sort of a thing I thought you did. ついてねえや. Again, we saw ついて not being lucky. Like, I'm really not lucky. 何が知りたい? What do you want to know? 誕生日でも教えてやろうか? Shall I tell you my birthday or something? クチキルキアの居場所. The location of クチキルキア. Kuchiki. 例の曲集か? The aforementioned, although they haven't really talked about her. 例 annual precedent, instance, example. Kind of that thing. The example of kyokushu, which is like the ultimate criminal. Have we seen that term before, kyokushu? Yeah, this is one of their made-up words. We're just going to go with that. It is ultimate prisoner, or ultimate criminal. お前ら、あんなもんに、何の用だ? You guys, plural, you guys, to that sort of a thing, what business? What business do you have with that sort of a thing? So, super criminal, and calls her a mono. A thing. Dun. Tascanikita came to save. Ah? Huh? Tascanitte, omaera nannin de kita? Seizei 8人だろ? So, saying to save, meaning like saying that you came to save. You guys, with how many people did you come? Generally 7 or 8 people, right? 5人と1匹だ. 5 people and 1 animal, 1 small animal, 1匹. なんだ、1匹って? What? You say 1匹, one small animal. てか、本気でその人数で助ける気か? I mean, seriously, with that number of people, you're intending to save? そうだ. That's right. Well, he's doing really well if he can laugh like that. できるわけねえだろ? そんなの? Being possible thing, it is not, right? That sort of a thing. Like, there's no way that that's possible. バカじゃねえのか? お前? You're an idiot, aren't you? Go. Okay, there we go. Bushi? 笑いすぎて傷口が. Laugh too hard and the scars. The scars? Kizuguchi is literally like the wound mouth, the wound opening. Kizuguchi. Yeah, the wound. I guess Kizuato would be a scar, so Kizuguchi is the wound itself. So the wound, laugh too hard and the wounds. バカじゃねえのか? お前? This is like an idiot aren't like being idiot aren't you? Isn't that you? I mean, it's you, right? You're the one who's an idiot, right? He's repeating like, oh, baka janei no ka. He's repeating what he had just said. An idiot, aren't you? Is it not you? Ah. まあいいや。Well, こっから南にまっすぐ行くと、後手13体、各体の詰め所がある。Okay, so from here to the south, straight ahead if go. So if you go directly south from here, the court, the Imperial 13 squad, each team's sumejo. Sumesho. Guard room, station, or office. That's where they are. なんだ教えてくれるのか What? Doing the favor of telling me? やけにあっさり Asari is so like easily. And yakeni, there's yakeni tatsu, which is to be useful.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, awfully. So that was awfully easily. Doing the favor of helping. Urusei shut up. Damatte kikke yo. Shut up and listen. Or you're noisy, aren't you? But shut up and listen. Oshiene zo. Or I won't tell you. その各隊詰め所の西の端に真っ白い塔が立ってる。Those squad, what was it again? Squad guard rooms or stations or offices. A bridge to the west. A bridge to the west of those, again, guard stations. A pure white tower stands. そいつはそこにいるはずだ。As for that thing, meaning the white tower, in that place, existing ought to be. She ought to be inside that tower. 本当か Really? 何疑ってんだよ what are you not trusting? What are you doubting? 疑お Yeah, what are you doubting or being distrustful of? てめえがそいつをどうしようと興味はねえよ。You, that thing, meaning likely Urukia, that thing, whatever doing, as for interest, doesn't exist. So I have no interest in whatever you're doing with her, with that thing, Soitsu, or that person. 助けに行くってんなら, if it's that you're saying that you're coming to save, 好きにすりゃいい, do whatever you want. Doing as you like is fine. ほら Hey, もともとしてっと他の連中に見つかんぞ Okay, もともとして doing もともと which is inefficient or slow. If you're slow, other friends, other group will find you, will discover. 行くならとっとと行け If you're going, then quickly go. Okay. それじゃあ well then, ざ。恩に切るぜ、一角。On ni kiru. On is like a debt or a favor, and kiru is like wearing. Okay, on ni kiru means to feel oneself indebted to. So he's saying, I owe you a favor, ikkaku. 気なくていいぜ。気色悪い。Okay, 気なくて, even if you don't. In this case, what can kiru mean? even if you don't do kiru. Bear guilt. Kinakotei. That's fine. Maybe that's kind of it. Even if you don't owe the debt, that's fine. Kishoku warui is like a bad feeling. He's saying like, I've got a weird, disgusting, sickening feeling. Chotto matte. Oh, wait a second. Hitotsu kiite ii ka? One thing, listening is good. It would be good if you listen to one thing. Omaera no nakama de ichiban suei no wa dare da? As for the strongest of you, who is it? Who's the strongest of you? Tabun no re da? It's probably me. Soka. I see. Dattara uchi no taichou ni kiotsuke na. If that's the case, or if that was the case, my group's captain, watch out for my group's captain. Uchi no taichou wa youwai yatsu ni wa kyoumi ga nei. My group's captain, as for to weak people, interest does not exist. So my captain has no interest in weak people. Teme no iu koto ga hondo nara. You're saying things if they're true. So if what you say is true. Nerawareru no wa machigai naku teme da. As for the one being aimed for or targeted, without a doubt, it's you. He will, without a doubt, aim for you. Tsuyoi no ka? Strong? Strong one? Aeba wakaru sa. If meet, will understand. Ma, well then. Ano hito, so this is 11, squad 11. It's the dude with the little bells on the end of his hair there. Ano hito no tsuyosa o teme no atama ga rikai dekiru made teme ga ikite irarereba no hanashi da ga. Hanashi da ga na. Ano hito no tsuyosa. That person's strength, meaning this guy. Teme no atama ga rikai dekiru made. Until it's possible to understand, for your head to understand that guy's strength. Until it's possible for your head to understand that guy's strength, you ikite irarereba. Like, if you live in something, it's that story. I guess he's saying, like, it's the story of you living and whatever this is. If you live, then maybe you'll understand his strength. Soitsu no namae wa. As for that guy's name, Kuso! Dong. So here he is. He's like, ugh, damn it. Dong. Kuso! Damn it. Mata ikitomari janee ka? Again, it's a dead end, isn't it? Ken-chan hoko onchi. So Ken-chan is the person's name, I guess. We've heard his name. I just can't remember. It's probably right. And hoko is direction. Onchi is like deaf. Oblivious too. You use it with like tone deaf. So like no sense of direction. Hoko onchi. Baka yaro! You idiot. Teme no kando yaro. Shi o shita kara kou nattan janei ka? So you idiot, you jerk. Your instinct or whatever, because believed your instinct or whatever, this way became, isn't it? we're here. We're here because I was like following your instinct. We were believing, trusting in your instinct. Moi. Enough. Fine. Good. Tsugi ikuzo. Let's go to the next. Ai ai sa. This is like ai ai sir. Oh. Itta ne. Went, didn't they? So they left, right? Hyoko? Hyoko? So da ne. It seems so, or it is that way, isn't it? Monosugoku tsuyo sou na hito tachi datta kedo, kekkyoku kochi ni wa kizukanakatta ne. A super incredible, seemingly strong people they were, but in the end, as for in this direction, or as for us, didn't notice, I guess, or it seems. Oh, that's kasha. It's just a sound effect. Ah, yeah. Kitto Kurosaki to onaji type nanda. Certainly the same type as Kurosaki. Tsuyoi kedo tanchi noryoku wa hikui teiu. Strong but short knowledge ability. As for that, it's low. It's that sort of a thing. Tanchi. Oh, detection. Oh, that's not mijikai. That's to search. Detection ability. So yeah, like Ichigo, strong, but as for the detection ability, it's low. It's that sort of a thing. さて、とりあえず移動はしたけど、次はどっちへ行ったものか? Okay. Well then, for the time being, or for now, as for movement, shita kedo did. But as for next, what direction went? Is it, I guess? 次はどっちへ行ったものか? Okay, I'm trying to figure out why he's talking about them, I think, but it makes it sound like he's talking about this dude. とりあえず移動はしたけど. 移動 should just mean movement. Yeah. Maybe it's also removal, like for the time being, like they're gone, but as for now, as for next, what direction went? Itta mono ka? He's asking a question like, maybe like, what direction did they go? Where did they go? Achi wa, as for that direction, zutto toku ni to mitai na no ga mieru kedo. I guess like very long, very far, a tower-like thing is visible. So she sees the tower. To, a tower. Doko ni, where? Hora, see? Achi, that direction. Okay, so that guy did not leave. Oh no, it's a different dude. Gun. Hmm? Tegotae nashi. So, without hand response. Tego. Without response. Like no reaction. Zoom. Kasha. Za, zwa. あの前で逃げるとはなかなかの腕前。お見事。Okay, so あの前で with that ma'aide. With that interval or distance, as for running away, it's very, very skillful. Udemae. Yeah. Very skillful to be able to run away with that distance. How admirable. そして、さようなら。But, farewell. 後悔なさい. I guess, like, feel regret, be regretful. Zan. 後悔 is regret. And nasai is kind of like a polite-ish request. 出会った相手が私でなければ、今少し長生きもできたでしょう。Encountered opponent, if it hadn't been me, if your encountered opponent hadn't been me, now a little bit longer living would have been possible. You might have been able to live a little bit longer if the opponent you hadn't encountered wasn't me. Okay, so Ishida pulled Orihime, it looks like, from getting attacked. And that is the end of the chapter. Back to these two. Tsugi achi. Next, that direction. Bishi? She's pointing. Here's an anger mark. Achi wa saki ita baka daro ga. So as for that direction, like earlier, we just came from that direction. Or we just went in that direction. Baka ne shitte no ka, temei wa. Like, are you making a fool of me, you? Baka ni shitte no ka. Are you doing stupid, but like to me? You. Are you doing that? Anyway, okay. That is the end of the chapter. That is the end of chapter 89. We will continue with that probably a couple days from now. This was too long. We're not going to read Jujutsu Kaisen. We'll read Jujutsu Kaisen tomorrow. And if Jujutsu Kaisen is short, which it most likely won't be, then we'll read Bleach. Otherwise, it'll be 2 days for Bleach. Next.